horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That energy is hitting different right now for someone. Moment of realization. They're figuring something out here.
To help protect people in your community, stay home when you're sick and isolate for 4 days.
It's like they're figuring out what you meant. And what you mean and what you meant. Now, someone name could be Turner. Someone could want to turn over a new leaf because of what's been revealed. And it's like you were trying to show someone. You was trying to, give someone the game. You was trying to show them what it was, or you was trying to show them, that whatever they were doing, it wasn't it wasn't living like their mindset, the mindset that they had, in the ways that they were, attaining some resources or finances. It wasn't the way. You tried to show someone, but now I feel like that energy got someone stuck. Okay, it's like you tried to forewarn this individual. You tried to show them different ways. You told them about different ways. It's like you believed in them. Whatever other type of dreams that they had, you were very supportive of, those dreams, those goals. You could have tried to inspire this person to be inspired by whatever it is that they actually wanted to do here, but that could have backfired onto you, because whoever this energy is, they simply was not ready for that. And I feel like whoever this energy is, they could have started resenting you, okay? Because for whatever it is that you went after, it's like you could have excelled, or it could have took off, or you could have got like instant results, okay? And it's like whoever this person is, they resenting you because they didn't have that same drive. They felt like it wasn't that easy for them to, see a vision and, go after it, or, make it a reality, and that's where the resentment came in at. And I feel like that resentment went to a whole nother level, but now it's hitting different because someone is thinking like, maybe if I did, go that route, if I did do this, or if I did do that, I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in right now. But I feel like everyone always find out when it's a little too late. And I feel like now someone has to sit in some type of energy. What do we have, Holy Spirit? Look, we had a 3 of Wands, okay? This could be someone that's also watching things happen for you, as mentioned. They could be saying that your ships is coming in. Yeah, look, we had a 4 of Swords, okay? Because it's like whatever backfired on you for trying to help this person, it's like you really needed to take the time out to heal yourself from whatever that was, because that could have hit you real hard, okay? It could have really hit you really hard. Whatever, it's like you had to mend your heart. You had to mend your broken heart. It's like whatever it was, it broke your heart. Yeah, look, and you had to get the courage, okay? You had to make some type of brave move, okay? And it's like something happened fast. As mentioned, there's a motorbike here, okay? So something could have definitely taken off fast for you. Something definitely happened quickly. And with the bird being up there, it's like you got a message. It's like your way out was through guidance. You were guided out of a situation here. Yeah, look, the 5 of Wands. Okay? 444 was on the time. I see 14 broken down to a 5. Okay? You were guided out of this situation here where it felt like you were put in the middle of, drama, conflict, you could have felt like this person was in competition with you. They could have been in competition with you. This could be someone that placed you in competition with others due to the resentment, due to you going after your dreams, due to you believing in something that, or believing in yourself. Okay. Yeah, look. And whatever this is that you went after, it opened new doors for you. You received some type of um opportunity. Okay. And I definitely feel like it has something to do with finances here. Okay. It's like you got a message. The message was, listen, it's your time. It's time for you to receive. It's time for you to focus on you. This is where that energy could have came in. As whereas, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So now you got to focus on you. It's like, listen, this is a mission, a mission that's very possible for you, and you can't miss this opportunity. Maybe you were trying to take someone with you. Maybe you were trying to lead someone down the right path so they could get on board and get on this journey, you know, and both you guys go after whatever this is that you were called to do. And it's like this person wasn't ready. It's like they refused it. They weren't ready to go on that type of journey. And that journey could have been like to have like this all out commitment, like be fully committed in the situation. It was time for you guys to go to the next level on your journey. And whoever this person is, they decided that they were not ready. They wanted you to go. It's like, listen, they wanted you to go, but they didn't want you to go. It's that type of energy. It's like maybe they were calling your bluff, like to see if you would go, because they refused. It's like their refusal was intentional, okay? Hoping that you would change your mind about going after whatever this is, but you heard the call, so you had to. And this is also where the resentment came in at with this individual, that they feel like you chose your calling over connection with them, although they know that they were playing some type of game, although they know that they were refusing to go on this journey because they wasn't all in. And I feel like that was an eye-opener for you. Maybe at that very moment is when you realize that someone was not all in. Okay. Yeah, look, we have the high priestess here. At that moment is when you realize someone was not all in here. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. I kind of saw the high priestess energy in the reverse, and I see the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Although it's in the upright now, the high priestess, but the high priestess in the reverse is like that put me in the energy of feeling like you were you were woke, but you were not awakened. With the high priestess energy being here in the reverse. And it's like wherever you were headed, this person know that you were going right into your awakening. This is what that calling was all about. It's like they knew what your calling was about. They knew what you were being called for here. And they was not ready to have this equal give and take. They were not ready. Maybe this is someone that was giving in to other situations. It don't matter if it was romantic, platonic, or just third party interferences. They were giving into other situations, and they were not ready to give up that energy. They felt like they had it better that way because they had individuals that they had some type of friends with benefits, connections with. They felt like they were good off that. They were surviving off of that energy. That sufficed for them at that time. It's like they settled for that energy. They felt like, they did enough, they gave enough, or, so whereas energies were going to make sure that they were good for the rest of their days or something like that. But I don't feel like that was enough for you if you guys were together. That energy alone wasn't paying the bills, because it's like whenever this person got something, it's like they were in a cycle with other individuals. They were in connections with other individuals. That means that, they have to give you some and give this one some and this one some to keep the doors open in case they ever need them again. It's like this person was investing everywhere. Okay, with these friends with benefit situations. For many of you, it could have even been friends, you know. I feel like this is someone, if a friend needed them for something, they didn't hesitate. Okay, this is the type of individual that know that they may always get in a jam, or they're going to be in a jam. I feel like this is someone that really tapped out for laziness. Okay, this is someone that wanted to pretend like, you know, they were like this go-getter type of energy, but this is someone that was incredibly lazy. And you could have been someone that wanted more. Like, you could have even been trying to find solutions, you know, or resolutions, or, you know, ways to um generate revenue. And since this is someone that like to think about, you know, goals and what they can do and never pursue them, they felt like you should have been in that energy with them. It's like, yeah, you can dream, but don't go after them. You know, it was that type of energy that was going on here with this individual. But when you decided that, listen, you know, I've been called to do something, I'm going after it, I'm going to explore that, I feel like that really made this person feel betrayed. They felt like it was a betrayal. What? They felt betrayed by you answering the call. Maybe they didn't agree with your calling. Okay? Yeah, this is someone that's definitely was and is for the people. But for right now, we're gonna go with was, because I don't know what this person energy is just yet. But Spirit is saying this is the beginning. This is the beginning. What do we have? The Page of Cups. Yeah. It's like you had some type of idea. It's like you were offered something. It started off small, whatever this is. But in your heart of hearts, you knew that this was going to end up being destiny for you. You knew that this was a call that you could not miss. It was something about you knowing that when you heard this call, you had to start moving. And you needed to move fast. Look how big this bird is. Look at the wings on this bird. It's like spreading almost from here to there. It's like this is something, you knew that it was something different about this calling collective, and you could not ignore it. So I feel like whoever this person is, they tried their hardest to distract you with the Five of Wands energy being here by placing you in conflict or competition, or, you know, putting you in third party situations, or, you know, pretending that this is going on or that is going on when really nothing wasn't going on. They just want to distract you so you can focus on them and not focus on the task at hand. And maybe some of you made the decision to focus on your calling because you knew that this was a higher calling. You knew that this was not just any type of regular calling where someone is just calling you to go do this. This was something different. This, whatever this is, it hit different for you. And you could have even explained this to this person, and they pretended like, or as if they understood or they even cared, but they didn't. This is somebody that needed to be with someone that could be solely focused on them at all times while they petty hustle. Let's say petty hustle, okay? And the reason why I'm saying petty hustle is because anytime they came into anything, they had to share it with multiple individuals, just to make sure that, you know, anytime they fell on hard times, they could. This somebody that wanted you to be codependent. This was like petty hustling codependency. Petty hustling codependency. It was something like that that was going on here with this situation. And that could have been different for you because you could be someone that never really had anyone to rely on but God. So it's like you looked at the bigger picture. Like if I'm hearing a call, I gotta answer the call. I can't betray the one that been here for me. Like I can't do that. And whoever this person is, they were looking at it as if they couldn't betray the ones that was there for them. So say for instance you had bills or something to pay. This person wasn't paying 100% of the bills because somebody else needed something that they had this soul tie to. Okay? And this codependent energy. They couldn't, they had to offer them something or give them something and wait for them to, pay it back or pay it forward or something like that. Yeah, look, the seven of swords. But that was being hidden from you. And whoever this is, they it's like since it was hidden from you, they definitely tried to keep it a secret, but they were doing it in a very sneaky way. So I'm kind of trying to figure out why this person did not want you to know. But whatever this is that they didn't want you to know, you see the feathers? Your ancestors was present. Your ancestors saw what was going on. Okay? Those are birds and those are feathers. Okay? And you see how this person is crouched out in the air. Whatever this sneaky energy was, they could even been trying to steal the opportunity and look at this bird with his mouth open when they see this person in the shadow. Like, so this is the reason why you bird feeding the collective. Because you have this going on. You see the moonlight is being shed, like it's shining on this individual. It's shedding light. This is illumination. This is illumination. And this is you got illuminated about what this person was doing in secret, but they never wanted you to know that they had these type of connections going on. Maybe if you ask this person, well, listen, what's going on with your finances? What's happening here? you know Maybe they made the excuse that, oh, I didn't work that many hours or I had to do this, just telling you a complete lie. But they had some type of friends with benefits situation going on. What do we have? The Nine of Pentacles. So since you were illuminated about the truth, this is the reason why you didn't hesitate on yourself. You're like, listen, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make them drink. I cannot make this person believe in me. I cannot make this person believe that my vision and the thing that I see, the thing that I'm being calling for is going to lead us and put us in a position to where we have everything we need. I can't make this person see this way. And for you, what it was is you wanted this person to want this with you and want this for you. And you didn't feel supported. Okay, this person didn't give you that type of support. Okay, they may have supported you to others, without you knowing, to a certain degree, you know but as far as you knowing, because for many of you, if you knew that you had this person's support, you would have been further ahead than you were. Like you would have really went far, or you really would have went hard if you had someone or this person specifically supporting you and supporting the vision that was going to work out for the both of you. But the reason why this person didn't want to support you is because they felt like if they did support you and you achieve this level of success, you were either going to leave them or you were going to forget about them, and you was going to, deem them to be someone that was unworthy. But that was far from the truth. It's like your lawyer, they know that's what they would have done to you, and that's the reason why they view this situation like that. And for many of them, that's exactly what they did to you. So they couldn't trust you if they didn't trust themselves. And with the Seven of Swords energy being here is a proven fact. This is already proven. This is already a proven fact. They couldn't trust themselves, so there was no way that you were going to encourage them to support you and believe in you and support you with this. And they thought that, when you made it to this level, you would leave them. But the thing is, you still made it to this level with or without them. because you answered the call. Now, and this is where your obedience got you at. And now someone is sitting somewhere looking at this situation, wanting to come in and give you some type of apology, wanting to tell you that they were not in the right headspace, wanting to tell you that they don't know why they didn't participate with this, giving to you equally or believing in you equally. I want to apologize for the conflict and competition, because this is someone that realized, is this my life for the rest of my life? Like, I know at some point, you're going to run into, you know, different hurdles or trials and tribulations along the way, to whereas you're going to be caught up in something, like as far as, conflict, competition. This is life. Sometimes this is going to happen. But I feel like this is someone that's getting older, and it may be getting worse, or this is the same energy that they feeling trapped in, and it's like, wow, this is my life. And this could be the same energy that you walked away from. You walked away from all this energy where it was, hate and drama and chaos and competition. You moved away from that energy. And wherever you were called to, it was somewhere to bring you peace and fulfillment. And someone is realizing this now, and they really can't believe it. Collective 2121. Someone could be 33, or this master number 33. And in the Kipper deck, 33 is concerned. Now someone is concerned, collective. They're overly concerned. They're overly concerned about something. 4-4. Shout out to that 44. Like, that's 8. They're overly concerned about your abundance, and what type of level of abundance you're going to receive, because this is someone that see that you are working extremely hard. It's not like you're just sitting there just manifesting or being lazy. This is someone that's keeping an eye on you as well. And they see that you are hungry for whatever you feel like you deserve in this world. And with that energy, they know that one day you're going to have exactly what you said that you desire, because you deserve it. you know and this is not something that someone is giving to you. This is something you're receiving because you literally earned it. You put in the work, you were obedient. You didn't switch up, you didn't change up, and you stayed the course. This is someone that's viewing you like this. We got a king of swords here, and it came out sideways. This person, I'm telling you, some of you dealt with a king of swords. I was about to say Kingston. I don't know if somebody could be from Kingston, Jamaica, or something like that, but or Jamaica, Queens, New York. I don't know, but however, that can be someone's name, Jamaica or Kingston, or this person could be. But however, what I'm getting is, um, they were one foot in and one foot out when it came down to this connection. It's like they kind of wanted to really support you. They did, but then it was like, where is that going to leave me? And now somebody is thinking about, it's hitting different now. Like, why did I even handle this situation the way that I handled it? I feel like somebody can't get that out of their head, how they were halfway in and halfway out with you. So they realizing that they gambled this connection with you. They risked this connection with you. They took I mean, they really risked this whole connection. This is a possibility. You could have been on your own for so long, to whereas you can't even see this person in your rear view anymore. Like, you don't even see them through your peripheral anymore. You don't see this person in your blind spot anymore. And it's like, damn. I feel like this is somebody that kind of wanted to say, well, I knew it was gonna end up like this, or I knew this person was gonna do this. But if they are being honest with themselves, I feel like they're like, that's not the case. This is happening because of me. Because of me. Somebody is taking accountability, and I feel like it's very much low key. It's low key accountability because they're not telling no one. This is something that they came to terms with themselves. It's like an agreement that they made with self. Like, yeah, that this is all you, right? You're the reason, right? And this person is like, yes. And if you look at this, you'll even see, look at the messenger and look at this person's sword. It's not even up. The sword is down. So this is someone that's in an energy of, yeah, I know. I know. I know. And this, when I say it's hitting different, it's hitting so different to where this person wish they would have came on this spiritual journey with you. Look at the vest this person is wearing. It's made out of bird fucking feathers. I tried to say freaking, but it came out. Shoot. That be my ancestors, guys. Okay, because they definitely cuss like a sailor. But however, um, with this vest, and you see the bird, you see the little feather on the bird, it's the same thing. This and this is the same thing. Now somebody want to try to suit up and, put on their spiritual vest. Because without you, they feel like they really lost their spiritual protection. They lost the one that was encouraging them, telling them, listen, if that's something that's on your mind, you can do it. You were their inspiration. You inspired this person so much. You just really wanted this person to be great too. And that's what they're looking at. It wasn't never about you. It was never about you just being in this one way energy. You tried your best to take this person with you, if not higher. Listen, look where this person's sitting at. If not, look where you at. But you still have all your needs met. Everything you needed is within reach. But by this being a king, you wanted this person to surpass you and go higher. You really believed in this person. Look at the power lines. It's like you weren't even tripping on this person having the power. And they sitting there thinking about all of that right now, like, God damn, what have I done? What have I done? This person is like, listen, look at the bat right there. I wanted to play Batman. You know what I'm talking about? And try to save the day for everyone. But when it came down to my Nine of Pentacles person, shout out to that 54 like, when it came down to my Nine of Pentacles person, I freaking not only I didn't drop the ball, I didn't even try to go after it. I didn't try to recover it. This is somebody that didn't try to recover. They were like, well, this person gonna go do that and I'm gonna go do this. Why am I hearing these rap songs? I just heard a T.I. Yeah, that gangster shit you talking. Yeah, it sound good. Make it understood. You gonna have to show me. It was like that type of energy. Somebody could be from the A, okay, or A could be very significant. All right, or maybe someone say A lot when they speak. Okay, dance something. But however, this is the energy that this person was in. Okay, but not anymore. Not anymore. Even when they was in this Seven of Swords energy, they had the sword up. You see this little sword? It was little, but it was up. And the reason why they had a little sword is because they was hiding. They was moving in secrecy. But the thing is, this person left evidence. It's like they were coming in to take something away from you. The feathers in the backpack, that's where they falling from. And that's why the bird is looking like, wow. Like your spirit team, like, wait, hold on. You came in to take away from the collective? For what reason? What was the reason for you to come in and take away from the collective? And look, oh, I just realized I'm today's old realizing there's an ancestor looking right there and one looking right there. At one mouth is open here and here. There's three of them. Like, wow. See, this person didn't know that these birds were monitoring them and watching them. Even right here, that's how you know what's going on with this person. That's how you know what's going on in the inside of their head and their mind right now. Look at the bird watching over them right there. I feel like whoever this is, they didn't have some encounters with some birds or something. You know, like, why I keep seeing all these birds? You know? And that's why. Aisha, I say that every day. Like, that's what I think about too. That's funny. Okay? Yeah, so look, we had the Five of Cups energy, the shoulda, coulda, woulda energy, right? This is somebody that was dealing with a whole lot of regret. Because it's like they threw away their blessing. They pulled away their blessing. But I don't feel like this person, it's like they in that energy, of course, because the King of Swords came out sideways. But this is somebody that's more so in the energy of wanting to come out of this energy or fully engulfed in this energy of shoulda, coulda, woulda, crying over spilled milk. Because whatever they chose, they're just like, man, is this my freaking life? Is this what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? Like, this is somebody like, whatever this is that I'm doing right now, I've been doing this. Like, self, you not tired of doing the same thing that we've been doing? That's what I'm saying. Somebody's giving themselves a pep talk. Listen, they really are. And I feel like this is someone that was being hard on themselves, but they're like, listen, I can't be in the same energy that I've been in. You know, it didn't get me nowhere. It's not serving me. I'm just being foolish at this point. What can I do to change this? And somebody knows that it starts with them. This could be someone that they were their own worst critic. They took out, like, you know, this is type of individual that, you know, they were hard on themselves. And it's the reason why they were hard on you, and they were hard on themselves because they know that whatever it was that they knew that they could do, they were not going to go after it. So, you know, when it came down to being critical, they were very critical when it came down to themselves, and that's why they were in this energy when it came down to you. But now someone is like, yeah, they're lightening their own load, because it's like, listen, I have to reflect. I have to really see. I got to get to the root of the issue. I have to get to the root of the problem here, and it starts with me. And that's what this energy is doing. Some of you may not believe it, but it's true. And I feel like somebody want to give you an apology. They feel like this apology is overdue. Okay? Because somebody know the truth. They know all you wanted was their support. They know that. They know that. And they also want to give you a compliment. They look at you as like, you choosing you is very commendable, whether you know it or not. You see the two hearts here in the spirit? This is somebody that's saying, listen, we are spiritually connected, and I commend you for you know, betting on you and rooting for you and choosing you. You did something that I couldn't even do. So yeah, you know, this is very commendable, the way you handle this situation. And the only thing that I can invest in is conflict and competition, and invest in trying to throw you off your pad and make you upset and, you know, make you want to come after me. And you stayed the course. You stayed on track. Somebody is like, damn. They have a whole lot of love for you too, and this person know you had a whole lot of love for them. They know that you did, and they still did what they did to you. And look, we got a pig here, okay? And this pig is over here with wings on it. It's like that demonic side of this person. I feel like this person is ending that, okay? This person is ending it. They're ending it, collective. And the reason why I use pigs is because um that's what the legions of demons went inside of. And this is where someone feel like they were operating from. They were operating from what used to be. Because had they would have been on board, they wouldn't have even been in this energy, the energy that they were in. Okay? Someone could be the Chinese zodiac pig. Mm-hmm. Very abundant. Very, like, that's the most luckiest zodiac sign ever in a Chinese zodiac. Mm-hmm. You came last, but last is first. Okay? You came last, but last is first. You came last in line. Okay, last to come in and win the race because you was somewhere eating. And you know what? The thing about these the pig energy here is one thing about a pig energy, you're gonna always eat. And that's why you are the luckiest. Okay? That's why you are the luckiest because one thing about it, you know, you gonna definitely get your share. Okay? Although I feel like other, Chinese zodiacs have an issue with that, okay, or had an issue with you because they felt like you were greedy, but that means that you always eat, okay? And not greedy in the aspect of, greedy for things because that's the most innocent too in the Chinese zodiac, the pigs. But it's just the fact that you came in last for the race that could have been over. It's like you overworked them because you stopped to eat type shit. Okay, yeah, somebody definitely that energy. But however, on the flip side, that's what's happening with this situation. Somebody is like, listen, yeah, I gotta let that energy just rest. Period. What do we have? Yep, the 4 cups. They no longer want it. They no longer want it. This is like not taking an offer. This is someone completely declining it. They don't want no parts of how they used to be. So somebody is in the energy of really, really working on themselves. They are. They are. Because it's like they chose 3 other cups. They chose to stay in this celebratory energy with these other energies that they had this equal give and take energy with. But it's more so now like this person's like, listen, I didn't choose the cup that I was supposed to choose. So it's just like at this point, I don't want any cups right now. Okay? So I really feel like if this is somebody that, went towards another situation, they tapped out. They listen, they may be physically present, but they checked out. They are. They are. This is someone that's in hermit mode. Okay? And they may be dealing with a lot because they didn't choose. This is somebody that was like, listen, that calling is not meant for me, that's meant for you. But if you guys were together, it was meant for, that was one of those we or us type of situations. But somebody didn't see it like that. Okay, because they wanted, because they already had made a mental note and a mental choice on, this is what I'm gonna do because this stuff, this works for me. They wasn't ready to take the high road, but they are now. What do we have? Look, with you, I'm telling you, this Queen of Wands. Okay? The Queen of Wands. This is what's going on here. Someone that you can attract anything. You were someone that was loyal. You were confident. You know, this person loved your mind. You were fiery. You were passionate about this connection, with them. You was passionate about them. You were passionate about you. You were someone that was sticking by the side of this person. And I'm telling you, like I said, you someone that were able to make nothing out of something. It don't matter what it is. You always were able to make nothing out of something. And at first, this person, they were like, yeah, this don't really mean nothing. That's not really nothing. But now that's the big things. That turned out to be the biggest flex for you in this person's eyes. It's like, this person like, damn, that's rare. That's that rarity energy. On top of them feeling like you a high priestess energy, this person feel like you have great insight. Okay? This person fell in love with your mind. As you can see, you are someone that's always thinking. Okay? But whatever it is that you think about with the Queen of Wands being here, it's like it always, it works. It works, collective. It works. Okay? You're not just wasting your time doing anything. And this is what this person is tapping in on. They chiming in on that. They chiming in on that right now. Like, you not just someone that is going to waste your thoughts. Look at this. The Ace of Pentacles collective. Look at this. You are not someone that's just going to waste your thoughts. I'm talking about, listen. Whatever it is you see, you believe it, and you bring it into the fruition. I'm telling you, because of this Queen of Wands energy and because of your ability, you know what I'm talking about? And also your traits, those traits that you carry, the way that you have this mind that's just, I want to say authentic, realistic, genuine, obedient mind. That's so impressive. Like, because if you believe in it, you believe in it. If you don't, you don't. This is somebody that know that it wasn't no middle ground. If you felt like someone gonna work, then you didn't do it. But if you knew that it would work, then you were all in. I'm telling you, this somebody that's thinking about the little things, because whatever it is that you knew that you were capable of, even if shared it with this person, they knew that you were going to end up with it. They seen it happen one too many times, collective. This is somebody that can really vouch for you. Okay? If nobody else does, this is someone that can really say, listen, I seen this with my own two eyes. This is not nothing that, I heard or somebody told me through the grapevine. This is something that I bear witness to. They really did. And like I said, this is big. This is not nothing small, collective. You always set your sights high because you know that there's nothing in this world that you cannot achieve. For many of you, that's like a small job. You know you can have whatever you want. You know that. Whatever you desire, you know that. And you know the only way that you don't receive what you want or what you desire is if you fall off track. If you fall off track and stop focusing on what it is that you actually pursuing. And what I mean by that is whenever you stop believing in you. Because in this situation, believing in you is trusting God in the situation. Knowing that he can deliver any and everything to you if you be obedient. But if you being disobedient, yeah, that's a risky for you. That's incredible. That's a big risk. That's a huge risk. But with the Page of Pentacles energy being here, of course, you know how to call it in to you. You know how to call this into you. And not only because you know how to call it in, you actively putting in work. For many of you, you do good deeds. You make sure you do a good deed. Not one day, you know, that you walk outside your door, you not doing something good for someone. Complete strangers, you know, like some people may think, but really no one is a stranger. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, collective? Energies that you spiritually meet for the first time in the physical. And this the reason why you stay blessed. And for you, that's easy. It's easy for you to do right by other people. It's easy for you to be kind. It's easy for you to be a blessing. Look at this. We have the lovers here. And whoever this person is like, listen, that's what made them attracted to you. That's how they knew that you were the freaking one. The love of a lifetime. This is how this person deemed you to be their lover. They knew who you were to them, collective. They knew. But yet and still, they tried one last ditch effort to block you from going after something because they were not ready. And that's what caused this Five of Wands energy. And what we have to clarify that. The Eight of Wands. But the only thing it did was speed up the process. Because the very next thing after the Five of Wands energy, we got the Eight of Wands. Then we got the Page of Pentacles energy, and then the Lovers. It's like, listen, I love you, but we have the High Priestess here next. But I know I'm on a bigger mission. Somebody got to go get it. And this is the reason why someone is commending you. They are. Even if they haven't told you yet, they are. Even if they have not told you that. Look at this. I can't make it up. Look what came out and it flew right on top of the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Ten of Cups. When I say you are the answer for this person, you are the answer for this person here. You are the answer. You the answer. And they don't see this with no one else. I'm telling you, collective, I don't care what things appear to be. They don't see this with no one else. This person view you as they're like, I'm not going to get that again. You know, I'm just simply not. Look at this, the Seven of Wands. And now it's like this person knew that you were protected. And then I said they knew they weren't going to get this again. Look, we got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Any type of going in another direction, if this person did Ace of Wands, you know, this is all about a brand new passionate beginning. That's in the reverse. Somebody is not even seeing that. They can't even see it because the only thing they could think about is you and how your protection brought them protection and how protected you are. And this is someone that's even grateful and thankful that you were protected from them and their shenanigans. Because remember, the next one is the Five of Wands, the conflict and competition. It's like, baby, listen, before I entertain that, I'm a woosah. I'm going to woosah. Man or woman, and that's exactly what you did. Okay? You are protected. And it's not, and I'm talking about for many of you, your woosah could be straight prayer. Straight prayer. And you also stood your ground in the situation. You didn't fold. Okay? It's like, listen, I did my part. I did what I could do. But I could not make this. I couldn't force nobody to, you know, choose what I felt like they should have chosen at the time. You know? What do we have? The Queen of Pentacles. And that's why you sitting here in this energy, stable and able to breathe. For many, you definitely received this already. Okay? But I feel like you have the ultimate stability coming in. Okay, you could be stable right now, or some of you're getting stable, but something is gonna freaking happen overnight. But also it could have already happened, because all it took was for you to get in this force energy to mend. You see these things here, for you to mend your heart. Your heart was broken because it's like you didn't want to have to leave this person behind, but you did. You did. But it wasn't for the reason that this person thought. Okay? They thought you were just trying to get them to come. And since they were thinking very mediocre, they thought that you were gonna try to shit on them once, you reached a certain level. Okay, how many times you gonna say that, Mike? Okay, good. And you too, cause you here. I seen it the first time. You want recognition? Good. And I'm a good one then. How about that? So we have so with this energy right here, okay, you were able to reach this level of stability, and this person really, really thought that you were gonna try to shit on them. And legend has it, they still waiting on that to happen. They still waiting on that to happen. And it hasn't happened yet. And that's the reason why they the ones threw their towel and they put their sword down. Okay? Put their sword clean down. Because they were wrong. They were wrong. They were wrong. But to see why your eyes are closed is because you knew that whoever this is, that they were going to see it one day. With the high priestess energy being here, you knew that the truth was going to be revealed. Although you may have not even been the one to reveal the truth to this person. You knew that it was going to automatically happen. Someone's last name could be Green. Someone's last name could be Woods. I don't know why I heard Woodpecker. I don't know. Okay, or Peckerwood. That could be someone's last name too. Okay, a street, a road, a drive. Okay, a court, something. Yeah, so we have the Chariot. Look at this. So you guys, ships are coming in. We have the Chariot, and we got nothing but complete wish fulfillment here. And I really feel like this is what this message is all about. Okay? You always took the lead. You tried to lead this person. You did. And for many of you, it wasn't even your place to try to lead this king. It's the same king. Collective somebody is definitely a king, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? I don't care. Listen, there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius guy that's waking up. They already awakened. I'm telling you, they already did. But during that process, it could have been rough for this person to, fully embrace, them changing courses, this shift change, something happening. They could have really been fighting against it. Okay? Because this could be somebody that's like, listen, I need to do things my way. Okay? But something changed. Something changed. As far as the queens, we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius out here. This can also be someone that's going through this type of change, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay? Although we have all of the elements out here, but that's the only king and two queens that I see. Take it as it resonates, okay? We have the Chariot. Someone is on the move. Okay, someone is on the freaking move. And I do feel like this is you. Something is moving towards you. Something is coming into you. Okay? And this message is for you to be open up like a wide receiver, winning team. Okay? Open up like a wide receiver, because this is coming into you straight from the divine. Okay, so you got to really open up and receive this, because this is a big blessing that's coming in. And the reason why I'm saying coming in, even if you already started seeing it, or even if you already started receiving it, it's more to come. It's more to come. It's more to come, baby. Look at this. Justice. Look what flipped over. These two came out, but this is what flipped over. Listen. Justice is here. Justice is here for you. And your justice is this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is what's going on here. And this is the reason why you can breathe and take the time to breathe, because maybe you were struggling with the idea of what's really happening, even though you stayed the course. But maybe you had your days to where it's like, I give up, this too much, this too hard. But whatever this is, with justice being here, you are going to be able to breathe easy. Okay. For some of you, you have to make sure that you are actively doing something. Okay? I feel like Spirit is going to use other people to tell you, listen, you thinking crazy, you thinking ridiculous, change your thoughts, put in more work, be more productive, be more active, because you have what it takes. And if you adhere to that message that he's going to send through someone else to you, that's what's bringing this justice in. That's what's bringing this justice in. You taking heed. Look at this. Look, a new idea. Page of Swords. Page of Swords energy. Okay? And with the book being here, something is already written for you. Because why? You are the light. Look at all these light bulbs. You are the light. And you are someone that guide others towards the light as well. So don't never let no one try to stop you or tell you that you're not doing the Lord's work, because you are. In your own special chosen way. Whether you the one giving it or on the receiving end of a message. Okay? And look at the birds right there. You have one here supporting you each step of the way. Every step of the way. Say less. This is what I'm trying to hear. There we go. All right, angels, intuition, let's go. Okay? And thank you, because that's what I was looking for. Okay? What do we have? The star. Okay? We have star seed energy. Okay? This is what's going on. Thank you so much, royalty queen. Thank you. I hope I said that right. Thank you. May return to you many-fold. Star energy, star seed. This is who you are. And you just stepped into this power already. And like I said, whatever this new idea is, we're hopeful being here. Okay? I definitely feel like This could even be someone else. It's like after this conflict, after this competition, after everything that was done with this Seven of Swords energy, this is somebody that's looking to make fast changes. Like they want to move quick with the Eight of Wands energy being here. Because someone is very hopeful about something. I feel like someone is hopeful about being with you. They want another opportunity with you. We have good news coming in, or they want a opportunity with you. For some of you, this is someone from the past that want a new opportunity with you. For others of you, it's like it never really started, but you just know that it was something there with this person, if that makes sense. Because the lovers is here. However, whatever this is, or however it went or it's going to end up in this energy right here. This is where it's headed, because the lovers is right here. Someone got some good news in, or some good news going to be coming in from a freaking lover here that some of you are not expecting. You really not expecting this at all. Someone name could be Angel. Okay? Angel, Angel, Angela. Okay? I'm also picking up someone name could be Angel, that's a masculine energy. Okay? That's viewing right now. All right, Angel. I also heard Angelo and Antonio. Okay? Look, the King of Cups. Look, baby, don't play with me. The King of freaking Cups. Now, here's another king. This person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay? So we have all the kings out here besides the King of Wands. And this is someone that's doing some heavy manifesting. Okay? If this person is not a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this person lover is, because the King of Cups came out to clarify the lovers. This is someone that have nothing but love for you. Someone name could start with a D too. I just heard heavy D, and so for real. So this person is so for real when it comes down to you, okay? This person really is. Someone name could be red, or they love the color red, okay? Or blue. Or starfish could be significant. Someone name could be star, okay? Or someone can have this share the same name as someone that's like in a spotlight, that's a star, okay? Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And why this fell out over here? And they came out together. Okay? It didn't clarify anything over here. It just fell out over here. So I feel like with it coming out the way that it did right here, it's kind of aligning. Someone is being aligned at this time. With the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups energy that's here in the reverse, we got the Ten of Swords energy and the Ten of Wands. Okay? It's like somebody know that all of this energy go together. There's Five of Swords, there's Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and I feel like somebody want to do away with this. It's like somebody is addressing this. This is what they are addressing at this time. This energy, the baggage that they brought into this connection, the betrayals. I feel like this is what somebody is like, yeah, this is what had them in this shoulda, coulda, woulda energy, wishing that this would have never occurred with the Five of Cups. They really wishing this didn't never occur, but I feel like somebody is also in an energy of, listen, I really appreciate this happening. If this did not happen, somebody is looking at something from a higher perception. And I'm telling you, there's someone that's sitting higher here. If this didn't happen, like somebody's looking at this as being their saving grace. Okay? This energy right here. Because had this not happened, somebody would have been bad off. If this would have went unchecked or unaddressed, somebody was heading up shit's creek is what that means. So I feel like this is someone that's more so appreciating the journey. That's why they have this new found appreciation for you. Now that they are not being like off, like defensive, okay, and offensive towards you. Now that they have their sword down there in this energy of, wanting to embrace love and come from a place of love. Wait a minute, I say all the kings are out here. No, it's only two: the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay, my correct. I need to correct that. Okay, so I don't know why I must have was thinking about the messages from earlier, but I feel like all of these messages are coincide. They all go together anyway. It's like one big journey. It's one big story. That's what this is. All the messages are connected, and this is the reason why they are timeless. Some people may not like to tap into a message that was done like over a year ago or last week, but I guarantee you some of those messages are messages that's happening right now. Some of you are going through those things right now. Okay, so if you can't find something that you feel like is resonating with you, tap into something else. No, if you missed it, go tap into that. If you didn't catch up on it, and I guarantee you're gonna get what you're looking for. Always happens like that. Always. Sometimes you may even scroll on YouTube and run across a message, and it's resonating. I'm talking about this resonating until you decide, your mind tell you to look and see when the video was posted, and you see a month ago, and then you want to look at something more current, but you don't realize that popped up for you for a reason. Okay, just to give you a little insight on how this really work. What's meant for you to hear and see is meant for you to hear and see. Or it's maybe spirit way of showing you that, look, this is it. This is what's happening right now. This is what's going on. Whether you heard it or not before, sometimes you don't remember everything you hear in a message. Sometimes you may. But if you see it again, if you see it pop up again, definitely for you. Do not scroll past it. Okay? Nothing is a coincidence. I don't care if it say 3 years ago. Make sure you tap in. Listen, there's no statute of limitation on messages because it's the truth, right? They all should be true. So there's no certain time limit. There's no expiration date. The devil energy. And what did this come out to clarify? The Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Why? Because someone knows that this is the energy that they were in. They know this is what led them to be in this energy right here. What they were choosing. Okay? What they were obsessing over, what they were being greedy over. And remember, we talked about the whole pig situation. What led them to be in this energy? Like they were being controlled by something. Because if you look at this devil in this deck, look at this man here. Okay? And if you want to look at this man, look at this man. Okay? The same hoodie on, getting on a bike, but this time, this person is taking heed to what this messenger, this bird is saying, the signs and synchronicities. But here is someone that's covering up their ears, don't want to see because they're being controlled. Somebody definitely was being controlled by something. Okay, and it could have even been the spirit of lust. When you're in the spirit of lust, then you tapping into the Seven of Swords energy. You doing all kind of things that's bad. Ten of Wands, dropping baggage on people and not caring. In the Ten of Swords energy, you definitely not caring about who you backstab and betray. Okay? You don't care who you do anything wrong to when you are on demon time. When you are on that time collective, you don't give a rat's ass about who you hurt. Not even if you don't care about nobody loving you. Especially if you know that you're being controlled and you're not even in control of your own life. You don't care about who have free will. And I feel like, again, like I said in the beginning, that can be where the resentment came from with this person. Resenting you because you were able to make a free will choice. So is this person saying, I couldn't tell you what I was going through? I couldn't tell you that I was being controlled? It's look what's sitting on top of the deck. We have the Empress here. Somebody knew who you were. Remember, we got the High Priestess here, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Lovers is next to it with the King of Cups, and here's the Empress here with the Ten of Cups. They knew who you were, but they couldn't tell you something here. 444 on a worldly clock. They couldn't tell you. Oh, you guys saw that? We got, look, I'm gonna pick it up just how it came out. Look what came on top of the devil. Okay? I couldn't even ask what this person couldn't tell you. I keep telling you guys, I don't know if you were even this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy here. Okay? All this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, these two kings out here. But this Queen of Swords energy fell on top of this devil. Somebody was being controlled by a Queen of Swords energy, and they could not tell you that as this Empress energy. Okay? Why do this Queen of Swords keep coming out? And why did this energy fall on top of the devil? Is what we want to know. It's what we want to know, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. Two of Pentacles. Okay? And it fell on top of the King of Cups and the Lovers. This is somebody that wanted someone to juggle or deal with a whole lot of highs and lows in their love life, in the love department, because of you. This Empress energy here. Okay? Because of you. Taurus, Libra, Gemini energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. But I definitely feel like, and with the Ten of Cups being right here, yeah, they wanted to ruin this opportunity for this person with this Empress energy. So they were doing something to cause this person to have to juggle. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, give us more on this Queen of Swords. I'm really sick and tired of this Queen of Swords energy. I am collective. Okay? I am. Because this is every reading, this energy is coming out with the freaking devil. Okay? And again, it doesn't matter if you are one or not. Give us more on this Queen of Swords. Look how they all be falling out on top of this energy, collective. Oh, look. We got the Emperor in a reverse. See what's going on right now. How in the world this Emperor and this Empress just came out back to back? So what's happening is this Emperor energy didn't want no parts of this juggling you and this individual. They really didn't want no parts in doing so. The Emperor is in the freaking reverse here. This Emperor didn't want anything to do with this individual here. So they wanted this person to juggle with this Empress energy here. Give us more on why this Emperor came out in the reverse. To clarify this Queen of Swords. Give us more. Why it fell on top of the... Look, the deck is speaking. Why did this fall on top of the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups? Look at this. The Eight of Pentacles. Because they wanted this person to operate and work from this energy. They wanted this person to stay in the Seven of Swords energy, to be in the energy of crying over, spilled milk, the shoulda, coulda, woulda energy. They wanted this person to betray you with the Ten of Swords. They wanted to make this person have to carry heavy baggage here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn energy. And we got one more here. Look at this. The Six of Cups. Bad memories. Okay? Bad memories. This Emperor energy had nothing but bad memories with whoever this individual is, collective. This is the type of individual that portray like they so nice, so sweet, so kind, but behind closed doors, they're a freaking devil. And I feel like this is the energy that this person adopt by being with this individual. And this is the reason why they could not see the freaking good in you. Although it took them to have to want to see it. But they were bound to this situation with this person. They felt like it was no way out. Look at this. Look at the hand. They felt like this energy could have been very controlling and trying to control this person, collective, to whereas they couldn't show up as the emperor for you. Who is this freaking Queen of Swords energy to this person? An option, okay? And they wanted to control the dynamics of this Two of Cups union, okay? They wanted to be the Two of Cups, but they ended up being a freaking option. Somebody could be born on the 2nd or the 7th. The 27 could be significant. Give us more on the Two of Cups. What do we need to know about this energy? This Queen of Swords energy and the Two of Cups. Give us more on that. What do we need to know here? Please and thank you. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. But this person couldn't love them like that. Okay? They couldn't make something. They couldn't make themselves love this individual like that. It was not there. But they wanted to be an option. They did. They really wanted to be an option here. They wanted this person to choose them. We got two that came out. Look. Look at this. The Two of Swords. And we got the World card here. Okay, but the World card is showing in the reverse here. And also the Spirit saying the Two of Swords. This is why this person was confused. This is why they couldn't tell you, why they couldn't come with you. It's not like they didn't want to, but they couldn't come with you at that time because they was hiding something from you that your ancestors been saw. That's why the birds were sitting here with them all open like, wow, this is what you doing? This is what you doing behind the scenes? And you not letting the collective know, so you were lying to the collective. This is what the Seven of Swords could represent. And the Ten of Wands, it was causing you a lot of baggage. You were feeling betrayed in this situation. But with the High Priestess energy here, you knew that this person was still connected to this devil energy. And you could have also known that this person was trying to control this person still. It's like this person was, they gave their power away to this individual. What do we have? Look, that go. Didn't I say the moon was illuminating what was happening here? And what you see right here, illumination, the moon. Okay, the moon is here. You were being illuminated, okay, about whoever this is. Well, all these swords out here, somebody could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Moon, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Moon. Okay? Whoever you are, you were being illuminated about this situation. You knew what you knew. You knew what you knew about this situation. Yeah, and that's the reason why you decided to take a leap of faith. The universe said, listen, leap and I'm going to catch you. Okay? I'm going to save you from whatever this is that's going on because you have a journey to tend to. And that's exactly where you went. Look at this. The Two of Wands, you went to go and travel. You see the globe there? You had other places to travel to on your journey. You couldn't stay here and sit in this energy with someone that didn't know how to break free from a devil energy. That wanted to place you in conflict and competition with this person. And they sat there and did nothing while this was going on. Like they were afraid of this individual in some type of way. Look, this fell on top of the devil. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. So something about this person, Wheel of Fortune, was at stake. They could have invested something in this person. Somebody was either trying to blackmail someone or take a investment from them, or something that they had together. This person tried to take it. Okay, and this is the reason why this person, this other energy felt like they had control over this person, because they were trying to hold something back from this person that they equally had together, or this person uh got with them or something like that. But you see, with the Seven of Swords energy, that's why the bird's mouth is open. It's like, how you even get in this situation to have anything with this person if the collective was your lover? Like, how did you even get here? How did you manage to be in this situation? How you got caught up in this situation? If you never would have went into whatever this is with this person, then you wouldn't be at risk of losing anything. They wanted to come. They did, but they couldn't. Because again, they were so fixated on whatever this is, but it's still in the reverse. It still ended up being in the freaking reverse. Something is going on with that. Whatever this consists of is done for. And they may be finding that out this year. We got the number 10 on here. This is finished and it's in the reverse. This is over with. And look what I seen in this deck. Look, the bottom of this deck, we got the Five of Pentacles. And on the top of this deck, look what we have. The Tower. I'm telling you, a tower is here. A tower is here, collective. And with the Five of Pentacles, let's pull that out too, because we seen it. With this, look, past due, you know, is the chickens is coming home to roost in this situation. And you don't have anything to do with this. You have everything you need over here. And this Nine of Pentacles energy here. So this person, I feel like the reason why they didn't want to say anything, because they don't want to make you aware or put you on high alert that something is crumbling here with another situation here that they could have invested in some type of way. And the reason why they didn't want you to know is because they went behind your back and did it. And they could have also lied and said that this is something that they didn't have no parts with. They said they wasn't involved in this. They already lied to you about it. So how they going to come back and tell you that that's this very exact thing that was going on? But you could have told this person that you knew and they denied it. Like, no, no. I didn't do this. No, I didn't do that. No. Right? This person sounded like they had backup singers, the way that they were saying no about being involved in whatever this situation is. And you already knew their involvement. And you say, listen, and there's nobody that got no control over me. Nobody's going to control me and what I got going on. But somebody here is in some deep shit. With the tower being here, baby, this not a good tower. This is up in flames. Somebody done got themselves in some real trouble here. They really did. And they think they got away with something, with whatever this is, but they didn't get away with it at all. I'm talking about at all. But they were supposed to be living like they got away with whatever this is. But there's an empress out here. Nobody get away with doing anything to a chosen one. It don't matter what you think. No one gets away with doing wrong or harm or trying to betray a chosen one or try to cause them burdens and baggage. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And even this person could vouch. Because remember, whatever they had invested in this situation is going up in freaking smokes. It's over for them too. They taking a loss too. Because they played a role. And the role that they played was lying and investing behind your freaking back. Instead of telling you the truth. So we got the Five of Pentacles energy here. And now I feel like this person is trying to have them attached instead of trying to tell them a dream about whatever this investment is. Like, oh, everything is fine, you know. Oh, no, we don't have to worry about this. That is a lie. Okay? Whoever this is, somebody is being freaking investigated. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Tower on top of the Devil with the Five of Pentacles energy and the Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands out here and the Moon for illumination. That is a lie. Okay? That is a freaking lie. Yes, it is. The 16th or the 5th could be very significant. Somebody is a liar. Okay? Yeah, or the 7th. Okay? Somebody gonna be receiving some news about you allowing the truth not in you on the 7th, the 16th, or the 5th. Okay? And also the 10th. Okay? And it could even be 9 or the 2nd. Because that's what I see. Mm-hmm. I also see the 6 of Pence in the reverse. And it's on the 6th too. You's a liar. Okay? It could be June 6th. 6-6. You lied. Is what I keep on hearing. Okay? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Somebody gonna find out somebody past due on some shit. Like, you really lied to me. Or they already did. Or they found out on one of these dates already. They found out already that somebody was robbing Peter to pay Paul. Something going on with someone's bank account. Okay? They could have tried to cause you some issues with your bank account or something like that. Somebody here, but oh, this is over. This is over. If not bankruptcy. Okay? But I feel like something is being dismantled though. Okay? Someone's last name could be Bell. Okay, Bell. What do we have? The Knight of Wands. Okay, and this is the reason why you were told to keep it moving. And this deck, the Knight of Wands, is you traveling, enjoying yourself, living single, looking good, being free. And they don't like that. They don't like that. Somebody's name is Wanda, Shawanda, something like that. Look, I said they don't like that, and that's the truth. Okay, someone's last name could be Knight. All right? Well, I just heard Stacy Knight. I don't know. Someone name could be Stacy, okay? Or KS or SK could be significant. Yeah, look, we have the sun. All right? There go the S. We have the sun right here, and we have the freaking 8 of Cups. You were told to walk away, and whoever this energy is, they were told to walk away from this situation. Both of these parties, a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords, and they refused. Okay? One refused because they didn't want to let this person go. They didn't want this person to come towards this Empress energy. And the other one refused because they invested something behind the Empress back. And now it's over. So somebody could be dealing with that. Just because they want to put their head on straight and get their head on straight don't mean that they're not going to have to deal with what's happening in the real world. Okay, remember the world card came out here. And since these wanted to be energies that was of the world and still chose all these things could even be material things. They chose these material things over spiritual, and that's the outcome. So, it's like the divine is like, baby, listen, let me learn you something. Come here. Let me learn you something that you thought that you didn't need or you thought that you didn't know. Okay, and I'm talking about these towers is hitting hard to where energy is trying to get on the straight and narrow. They are. Look, the 6 of Wands in the reverse. When I say everything that was, they were celebrating victory. They had some type of victory and success though, because it's in the upright. It's like celebrations, like cha-ching, like I'm in the spotlight and everything is a yes for me. You see, I'm the one for you. I'm the Empress. Everything is yes for me. But those same yes is being It's no now. And somebody can't understand why they're being told no for everything is because they're being investigated. That's the beginning of it. What do we have? Look, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? If these, like I said, if this material things or whatever this is that they went after this to have some type of Ten of Pentacles, or went after something financially to have this person or to control this person. Remember, the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse here. The Six of Wands is in the reverse. This is what's being investigated here. The dynamics of a family situation. That's what's being investigated. Could be 10 Pentacles here at stake. Some type of finances here. Some type of way, somehow. Okay? And look, they're going to be stuck in this. They're in this Nine of Swords energy collective. Yeah, they are. Look at this. There go the King of Wands. Okay? And this is the reason why this energy want to now step up and take the leadership role. Because something else is going on here. Something is going on with whoever this individual is, whatever this is that they did. Okay? They could even want this energy to step in and take the lead. Like, do this one last favor for me. You do this for me. And I promise you, you don't have to worry about me anymore. Someone is fucking crying. Someone is crying, collective. You do this for me and you ain't gonna have to worry about me no more. Help me with this. I don't know what to do. They knew what to do when they were trying to pull a fast one on you and pull a fast one on this person. They knew what they were doing then. Well, how come you don't know what you're doing now? You should be a pro at this, whatever this is. You should be a pro at whatever this is. And if you pay attention to this Ten of Pentacles, even on here, my card messed up some type of way. Look how all this is messed up. Look how this person's face is scratched out, whoever this woman is, right? This woman face is scratched out. All you see is this and this. Oh, baby. The Ace of Pentacles scratched out too. The big pentacle, yay. Look, it's connecting to this person's head. They were the mastermind behind something. At least they thought. And this is why you don't mess with God's children. God's chosen ones. This is why you don't do it, because you never know how things gonna come back on you. You never know. Somebody may have thought it was gonna come back. Oh, I can take that if it happens with a relationship. I don't really care about this relationship anyway. I'm just want to destroy this connection between these lovers, or this empress with this emperor. I want to turn this emperor into the emperor in the reverse. You know, that was their only goal, and now it's coming to hit you in a whole different way financially. So you could put it out, but you don't know how it's coming back. It don't always come back like you think it's coming back. And somebody, they were bragging, boasting, all of that. You know, possibly using finances to get this person and hold them, and I got this and I got that. They were possibly controlling them because they were the one with some type of investment. They had some type of investment, something that they felt like this person wanted. So that's how they were able to control this person and stop them from moving forward with you. So about you would rather go on a spiritual journey and a spiritual path while I have this. And that's the reason why this person had to receive karma too. And their karma is to watch this happen with this individual. Yeah, look, I'm telling you. In this deck, this shows, look how the Nine of Wands came out. This is someone knocking down multiple obstacles. See, this is what this person thought they did. They thought they had the wand to, take care of all of this. They was playing giant. They was playing a giant out here. Okay? But this is in a reverse. They're dealing with so many obstacles. They called in this King of Wands to help them do away with these obstacles that they're dealing with, these obstacles that they are facing. This is what they call this King of Wands in for, to help. And so what is this King of Wands going to do? What is this King of Wands going to do? Show us what this King of Wands is going to do, please and thank you. Page of Wands in the reverse, is they gonna be a no call, no show? They not showing up for this. They not. Because this person is like, listen, I finally could break free from this situation here. You screwed up everything for me. And this is going without words. This person is like, listen, I don't have anything to do with that. Page of Wands in the upright, this is like a free spirit. This is like, someone that's coming to pay a visit to someone. And, this is in the reverse. Somebody's like, listen, I don't have nothing to do with this. I can't get involved in this. I didn't tell you to do that. Okay, we got something else fell out on top of the King of Wands. What do we have? The Knight of Pentacles. This person's like, listen, I'm fixated on what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work hard. I'm trying to build. This is somebody that's fixated on them now, finally. Because if you look at this, you will see that this grass is much greener right here. Okay? This is somebody that's focused on greener grass and being free from a situation here where they were being controlled. And since they feel like this they lucky break to break free from this, this is what's happening. Who? Okay, hold on. All right, and look, we have judgment here. Okay, this is what's going on, right? So we have judgment, and with this judgment, a judgment call has been made in this situation. That's what's happening. And that somebody is under freaking judgment for the role that they played. Turning the Emperor energy into an Emperor in the reverse. Okay? Causing this person to not be able to focus spiritually. And even trying to attack an Empress energy. And for some of you, they could have attacked you when you were with child. They were doing all of this to cause you pain. They were trying to control this person while you were expecting a child. They was using some type of tactics. Because look at the moon. If you look at the moon, how I have this dotted line up here on the moon. Those dots is coming down to this Empress energy. You see them? Those white dots around this moon. Look at how it's coming towards the Empress energy. Okay? And it's circling around your stomach. They were doing something, probably moon magic, moon rituals on you or to you while you were expecting a child. Okay? And this is the reason why this judgment is so severe for whoever this is, collective. I'm telling you, whatever these energies did in the dark is coming to the light. And now they are sitting in this energy. And look at all the birds. Didn't I say something significant about a lot of birds? Or somebody could be seeing a lot of birds? Somebody here could have even lost a freaking child. Because if you look at these birds, look at how this bird is like a spirit. You see? And look at the stance of this bird. Like something is going on, like somebody, like sorrow, like somebody passed or something. If it wasn't a bird, it was someone, that's now in the spiritual realm. You understand what I'm talking about? Because of whatever this spell work is that somebody was doing, I'm telling you, whoever this is, they are under freaking judgment for what they was doing in a quote-unquote dark. Judgment is here. And somebody is not helping them. They just knew that they was going to do all this. And they was going to have this person by their side to help them. This person is saying, no, I am not. Look at this. Because I broke free from this bondage you put me in. You forgot you put me in this energy too? You didn't spare me? Think about what you did to me. And now I'm seeing from a higher perception. Look at this person head up. And didn't I say nothing but bad memories that came out with the Six of Cups that came out in the reverse? Every time they was looking in the mirror, they was seeing themselves in bondage by someone. Someone got them there. And if you look, this is two women here. So if this King of Wands, this person was looking like, listen, I'm a whole man and let a woman put me in this bondage energy and made me feel trapped to where I couldn't even look myself in the mirror. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing it. I broke free. And they mean it. Look at this. Three of Swords energy in the reverse. Somebody healing from heartbreak. This shit broke somebody. Okay? It broke them because they broke their Empress heart. Okay? Someone that was innocent in this whole situation. And it broke their heart to find out that somebody real malicious intent. Okay? Someone real intentions about what they were doing. This person didn't spare them at all. When I say at all, not for 1 minute. They tried to make this person's life a living freaking hell. And it was working. It was working until God said enough. Okay? Look at this. And now somebody, they took their power back, baby. And like I said, the King of Wands came out, and there's a whole freaking Leo right here. Someone could be a Leo or have Leo placements. You are them. Okay? This is somebody that's like what? And what you see right here, a whole lamb. A lamb or a sheep. Okay? A lamb or a sheep. Somebody heard the voice of the Lord this time. Remember, my sheep gonna know my voice or hear my voice energy. And somebody tapped into this energy. They got their God-given strength. They're like, listen, you, Lord, you get me out of this situation. I'm not doing this again. And this is exactly what happened. Because I feel like this person, as they definitely felt a connection with you, collective, because they were being controlled by this demonic energy right here. And they thought that they were winning. Imagine this person thinking that they were winning. And the whole time they were losing. And the whole time there was just, things was just building up over time. Yeah, look, we got the Four of Pentacles energy in the reverse. And now this person is no longer holding back from this connection. That's the reason why they were holding back. That's the reason why they wasn't investing in you. That's the reason why they were holding back financially. Because they had this situation going on. But this happened for them. It was an eye opener for them because they were being sneaky. They were doing this behind your back, and they should have just told you the freaking truth. Your spirit guides had to tell you the truth. Some of you received these downloads in the form of a message or something. So it's like your spirit guides told you and showed you what was going on. And by you being this high priestess energy, you believed it. We had a tiger's eye stone here that's sitting on top of the high priestess. Okay? That's what's going on, collective. Chinese zodiac tiger. Okay? This one? Okay. Look at this. We have the King of Pentacles, and now this person could get back on their grizzy. And what I mean by their grizzy is their grind. Okay? Now someone can. And now they can do it in the most loyal way ever. But they went through some things, and they took major losses here. Because whatever this is, they lost with whoever this individual is that they were secretly building something with behind your back. So they had karma to pay too. So it was a lose-lose for both of these individuals. Somebody lost because they were not being obedient. They was supposed to say, listen, you can have that. You can keep that. I'm going to get bigger and better than that. Even though they could have said that that's what they were going to do, they wasn't really living like that though. So since they didn't practice what they preached in the situation here, this person caused them to lose it all. Although this person was saying that this didn't have nothing to do with this person, they didn't even include them in whatever this is. They said it was all theirs. Anyway, what do we have? The Hangman. So now someone is surrendering to the divine here. Bottom of the deck, and now they investing. And they're going to make the proper investments this time. And I feel like they want to start with investing in this love connection with you. Yup, after going through a death and rebirth. Can't make it up. This is what's happening here with this situation, collective. So somebody is waking up, okay, and you did your part. So you are being rewarded. Let's see what I pulled out here. Let us be thankful and please God by worshiping him. Hebrews chapter 20, verse 28. And on the back it says, I will maintain that thanks or the highest form of thought, and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. Gilbert K. Shearston. Okay, before you guys go, let me see who this is for you. Let me see who this person could be or who you are. Take it as it resonates, okay? So who do we have? Sun signs, okay? I don't know. Someone name could be Sunny or Sun something. Jason even. Okay? Mars and Mercury. You guys got planets working with you guys in all some type of way. We have moon. Like I said, somebody could be one of these moon signs here. Okay, but something was illuminated to you. Who can they be? I'm only gonna take the signs. All the planets coming out. Like what? Ooh. Okay. So all of these, let's see what we have going on. Start with these. Okay. Okay, so we have Aries energy here. Okay, we have Taurus. All right. We have Pisces, Virgo, and we have air and water. Cancer energy. Okay, I said I wasn't taking those. So we have Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, okay, Aquarius, and Leo. Okay. Yeah. That was the top and the bottom. So this is who these energies could be. Yeah. Somebody didn't want someone to surrender. They didn't want to see this person in this King of Pentacles energy. Okay, imagine that. Okay, and look at these. Air, water, and moon. Okay. So we have air, water, and moon. So you could, this one of these signs could be your air sign. I mean your moon sign. Okay, you could have an air sign moon or water sign moon that's resonating with you. Who in this energy? Possibly the Empress energy or the Emperor energy or something like that. Okay, I don't know. But take that as it resonates. But that's what I have for you guys. If you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on those post notification bells so you can see me go live and update new content. Also, leave y'all comments. I do read them all. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.